M&P, M&P, Megan and Peyton live. Megan's got it, swats it. Shot does get off, but it's a light shot. Maybe he's there to cover it. It just went down. I think we're back up. I think we're back up now, maybe.
I'm showing live on YouTube, live on Facebook.
All right. Megan's there. Megan takes it from the body. That's over to Rory. And we're going to clear the zone. Rory's going to go on the tear. Rory's got 2 to beat, but accidentally loses the puck. But we're still in our zone, covering it. Hallie's back. Hallie gets beat by 1 Tampa player. Sophia's got her stick in there. Shot, and that's going to be high. Bounces back behind the net. Now Kira's battling. Sophia got it up first. Gets it out of the zone. She thought Rory was going to take off, but didn't happen, but don't matter. Now it's up to Kira. Kira dumps it as Lunas go after the chase-ish. Lightning collects it behind their net. That's up to Abby. Abby stops it. Abby backhands it back down to the net. Now here comes Kira. She's going to have it right behind the net and tries to center pass, but it's blocked by a defender. Now she's going to get pressed up against the boards. And we got a good scrum. Let me see if I can zoom in on the scrum there. That's pretty awesome. Little physicality goes a long way. And that gets center pass. Hallie stops it. And that's going to be over to Kira. Go, Kira! Kira's looking for a shot or somebody to sit her to. But she gets bounced off of it on the wall. So we're going to fight for it some more. That's Reagan over to Kira. Kira takes a shot. Saved by the goalie. It was low and slow, but those are the dangerous ones. Now Reagan bounces it back towards the goalie, and the goalie's just going to cover it up. Stop play here. We were getting some bounces there, some shots. Be physical. Go in with your body. On the boards, go in with your body. You do it great. Lunas do it great. Let's get a little look at the defensive bench with Coach Matt there as we get ready for another face-off down here in the defensive zone. Salem won that one over to Reagan. Reagan's now going after the boards on it. That gets kicked up. Here comes the Lightning on a rush. Abby's back. Hallie's back. Hallie backhands it. Intercepted by a Lightning. Lightning tries to get to it. Now Hallie's got it. Hallie's going to go for it. She's on a rush. She's looking for somebody to pass to. Gets it past one. And she's getting hooked. Salem tries the spin shot. A little pirouette. Didn't work. Hit the goalie. Oh, crap. Now we got a 3-on-1, 3-on-2 shot. That was a shot from almost the blue line. Gets past Avery. So it's going to be 1-1. Tie ball game here with 4:45 left in the first. Was a nice shot. I'll give him that. That's not all I'll give it, but I'll give him that. That's the kind of defender has to get in front of. But we'll give him that one. That's it. Now Sophia's got it. Here goes Sophia right up center. She takes her own shot. Saved by the goalie. I think that's a different goalie they have in today than it was that other place we played at last weekend. That shall not ever be talked about again. That's a beautiful center pass to Kira, but Kira can't get her stick on it. Peyton stops the rush twice. Peyton's passed 2 of them. She's got to get back, though. Tampa dumps it. Elena's got it up to Rory. Rory tries to get it over to Sophia. Sophia had already skated past. Now Kira's trying to get it up to Sophia. We've entered the zone. Now we've exited the zone. Here comes Peyton. Peyton dumps it up into the zone off of Sophia. Now here she comes. She's got a chance. She tries a backhand, hits the side of the net. Now it's over to Elena. Elena dumps it back in. Over to Rory. Rory tries a one-timer, blocked by the goalie. Now Rory's got it again. Rory's down in the far side. Tries to backhand pass it, and that didn't work. Sophia's got it back right up here at the blue line. Passes over to Kira. Kira tries to set up Sophia and kind of does. Then Sophia's knocked off right at the last second. She was loaded up to shoot. That's going to be up to Peyton. Peyton backhands it deep into the boards. We try to wrap around. That didn't work. Rory's got it in the corner. She's still trying to play with it. Tries to center pass it to Kira. Kira didn't have a stick on the ice because it was hooked. And that's going to be all the way down in an icing. We'll have a stoppage of play with 2:50 left here to go in the first. Tie game. Should take the face off down here in the offensive zone. I'll try to zoom in. Got Salem on the face off. There it is. She kind of won it. It was a push back. That's going to exit the zone, but Megan's back here to grab it. She passes it over to Abby. Abby's up to Reagan. Now Salem's got it. Salem tried to kick it back to Reagan. That didn't work. Almost had an offsides, but Megan pulled it back. Now Megan's dumping it in. And we have a chase with 2 Lightning and a Salem. Now here comes Tampa on a rush. Abby's back to defend. They dump it into the zone here at the far corner. Reagan got it. Reagan hit it. She couldn't get it past the defender. Now there's just going to be a scrum up here on the boards. Now it's going to come up to the point. Salem was able to get it out. That's over to Addison. Addison gets a piece of it. Now Addison gets it, dumps it up to Reagan. Reagan had her back to it. Now we enter the zone. Just dump it, Reagan. Reagan takes a shot at it, hits 2 defenders on the way. Now Salem's back to harass as the puck's here in the near corner. Lightning tries to pass. Abby's there to get it. We had a flying Luna being Reagan. Now there's the center pass as they walk in. There's 2 right there. And there's the shot. And Avery's able to fall on it for a save. Minute 13 left to go here in your first period. Score is tied. We got another warning that the stream is not that great, but it's a nice rink. You'd think they'd have good Wi-Fi in here, signal, but they don't. Oh, now here we go. Here goes Rory. Rory's got it. She's coming up the center. Shoots, save. A good save by the Tampa goalie. That could have been the difference maker there with the goal. Now that's going to be down. Lightning take a shot. And covered up by Avery with another good save of her own. 48 seconds left to go. And we got the face off with Sophia. Or the Luna's trying to dig it out, and Kira does. Go, Kira! Kira's speed skating after it, and so's Rory. Rory knocks it away from 2 of them. There's a shot, and there's a score by Rory. Heck yeah! 35 seconds left to go, and we're going to take the lead with the 2-1. You're doing great. Yes, we've had discussions.
Like, is it playing with position?
Yes. She's comfortable. She has confidence.
Yeah.
And here we go as Lightning take the rush. Elena's there to get it. Oh, can't get it past, so that's going to be, we're going to have to stop them here. 12 seconds left on the clock. We're trying to get a center pass, and they do, but that's high. Tried to get the bounce. Hallie's got it. Hallie throws it around the boards up to Rory. Rory gets it past and doesn't have time to get a rush on it as we end the first period. 2-1 Lunas. And we will be back for the second period here in a few minutes. Sorry for the bad connection, but it's what I got. I'll be right back. Hey, Peyton, doing great. Keep it up.
Doing, but I can at least put the camera.
Here we're back in the second period. Thanks to Team Mom Jen for grabbing the camera for me. We had a little development there at the end of the first. Rory got put into the boards yet again. So she was down for a couple seconds. I believe she's up on her own power. She is. She's on the bench. So we're going to take the face off here in the offensive zone. We're here closer. We had a couple good bounces. The last one saved by the Lightning goalie. Linda's still fighting to keep it in. Tampa finally gets it out. Hallie's there to meet her, so we don't get a straight rush. We got Elena and Hallie back on D this time. A shot by Lightning that is deflected by Elena's stick. Now one's got an open path. The shot. Score. Another high one. Right at the point there. So it's going to be 2-2, another tie ball game. As long as we repeat the pattern, we'll be all right. Score next. And there's a face-off at center ice. Reagan's got it. Reagan tries to dump it up to Sophia and misses. Now here comes Lightning on another rush. They dump it down in the zone, a little dump and chase action. Sophia's got it, hits it up around the boards. She's still going to get it. She clears the zone, and that's going to be an offsides by the Lightning, as they had 2 girls already through, not over the line yet. We're 12:09 here in the second. 2-2 score. Rory's lined back up to go out, so she's got to be doing fine. And Salem takes the face off. And she's back. Hallie's looking for somebody to dump to. Dumps it up to Addison. Addison's got a lane. 2 quickly get on her, but Salem's there to grab. Now we had 2 fighting for it. They lost it. This is going to be a 3-on-2 rush by the Lightning, as they go right through the center. Elena's there trying to catch one. Hallie's there in the center. Intercepts the shot. And we had a scrum down there on the boards. And the ref called a penalty on, you guessed it, Hallie. I mean, everybody else can be physical, but damned if we try. It's kind of our MO. At least Hallie makes them pay for it. I think we have 1 too many out on the ice. Oh, it is?
Yeah, they took one of each.
Oh, they took one of each. Got it. Oh, that's good. We can do that. As long as they took one of each. I recant my last statement about physicality, but it still goes a long way. So we're going to take the face off here in the defensive zone. Abby's fighting for it over there in the near boards, tries to wrap it around. That's going to be up to Megan. Megan gets it up to Rory, but we can't. Finally, nope, we don't clear it. Tampa got it, tries to wrap it up into the point. And that's going to be back by Avery. Avery has to put a stick on it. Oh, go Rory! Rory always does well after the boards, and she shoots, and Rory scores! Great job, Rory! So that's going to, at 11:06, that's going to bring us to 32 good girls. She always steps it up a notch after she meets the board. So that she does, and we're up 3-2 in the second period. Sophia takes the face off, knocks it back towards the Lightning. Now Sophia's got to again look for somebody to pass to, but she's just going to get it up to Kira. Kira takes it over the blue line. Kira tries to take a shot, blocked by a defender. It bounces right in front of the goalie. If we'd have had somebody there, that would have been fortuitous. But we don't. Now the Lightning dumps it back into their zone. Abby's back on the boards. Wraps it around over to Kira. Kira's going to try to get it out of the zone. And she does with a slow puck. Now Sophia's got it. Sophia over to Rory again. Rory beats one. She can't beat two, though. Now Lightning's got it again, and they're dumping back. Megan grabbed their dump. Megan takes it back behind the net, looking for somebody to get it to, up to Kira. Kira cannot clear the zone. Megan's back. Megan up to Rory. Rory tries to get it to Sophia, but it was behind her. Shot saved by Avery as Abby was blocking the shot. Now it's up to Sophia again. Sophia dumps it in. They got to get there. That's going to be an icing. They wave off the icing. Thank God. Now that's up to Reagan. Abby takes a shot, and it's bounced off a defender. Now Peyton's got it. Peyton misses. Peyton backheads it back into the zone, and that's going to be an offside as it hit a Lightning player. So we'll have a face-off here in the neutral zone. Thank God, because they caught us in the line change. We got 9:40 left to go here in the second. 3-2 Lunas. Here at the Panthers Ice Den, the mezzanine rink. And we have the face-off here with Salem. Reagan's giving chase, but they get past her. And Lightning dump it deep into the zone. It's Elena and Peyton on D this time with Salem, Reagan, and Addison. So they're still fighting deep within. They're trying to get it up to the point. Reagan gets up to defend the point. Now Peyton's back on the board. Peyton gets tied up into the boards there. Now it's over to Elena as we're still trying to clear the zone. Elena takes a swat at it, misses. Can't get it back. Now Megan's there. Peyton finally clears our zone. And that gets bounced back to her, so she's going to have to get up against the boards. Peyton gets it, wraps it around the boards up to Addison. Addison missed the puck. Now it's back to Elena. Just get it out of the zone at this point. Oh, there we go. Now there's a foot race with Reagan. And she can't get there before the Lightning player. And they set up with the 3-on-2. But they choose to dump it deep back. Now Elena's after it. Elena brings it back around the net as we try to clear the zone again, and we do. Now Addison's got it. Addison tries to dump it up to Salem. But Lightning intercept, and they're going to set back up. Addison's got it again. She's up to Salem. Now Salem's got it. Salem beats one. Salem needs to take the shot. She tries to center it, and it's right there at the goal. Another save. That's going to bounce back, and that will be an icing. If it does it have the distance? Oh, they wave it off. So Peyton dumps it up, gets it at least out of the zone. That's going to be up to Addison. Now Kira's got it. Kira collects it at center ice. And she tries to get into the zone there. And she's fighting with two. Rory's back in. That's going to be deep behind the net there. Addison's coming off. Now Rory's got it. Rory's got it right there in front. Trying to beat three. Gets it stripped. That's up to Elena. Elena dumps it back in towards the goal. Now they're trying to get it back. Kira can't get it, and that's going to be an offsides. Abby's stick hit it right as he was crossing the blue line. So we're going to have a stoppage of play as we take the face-off here in the neutral zone. 7:09 left to go here in the second period. 3-2 Lunas. Trying to get this damn camera angle right. And we have the face-off here with Sophia. Lightning's got it, but it's up to Rory. Rory has to wait for Sophia to get back on sides. Now Sophia's got it. She tears it through, tries to get over to Rory. Still just trying to get it in the zone. Now Rory got it to the zone, but it's bounced back out. We got Abby and Hallie back. And the shot, it's saved by Avery. 6:45 here in the second. We're going to have Salem's line back out with Reagan and Addison. And the face-off by Salem. Salem wins another one, but it's quickly got by the Lightning as Hallie clears the zone. So they got to wait for everybody to get off. Lightning just dump it back behind the net. Abby's back there to get to it. She's looking for somebody to pass to. She tries to wrap it to the boards, but misses. Now there's a center pass, intercepted by Hallie. Hallie dumps it all the way up, hits a Lightning player in the chest. But we were able to clear the zone with it, so Lightning has to set back up. There's Reagan got a stick on it, takes it away from the defender. She's up to Salem, but the pass is a little wide. Now we're going to try that again. Reagan tries the lightest pass possible, and it's intercepted by the Lightning. Now the Lightning's looking to find somebody in the center. Hallie's there to get it. Hallie takes a poke at it, but it's intercepted and put deep back into the defensive zone. Salem tries to wrap it around the boards up to Reagan. Now Reagan's just got to go. Reagan almost had it going. Now it's lightly passing center ice. Salem got it through one, can't get it through the other, so now we're going to have a 3-on-2. And the shot saved, and that's going to be covered up by Avery. Woo, that was interesting little transformation of a shift. I don't think that's a word, but I just made it up. So. Y'all can do better. Come do it. Now we got the face off here with Sophia. Elena's got it. Elena's trying to get it around. She tries to get it up to Kira. Now we're going to have our own 3-on-1. Oh, we lost it. How did we lose a 3-on-1? But that's going to be center pass to Rory. There's Kira's got it. Kira shoots. It's loose in the front. Elena's got it. Dump it back, Elena. And she does. That's up. Goes through Sophia and Rory. Wow, that would have been an awesome way to go up 2-1. Intercepted by Megan. She gets it past, but that's going to be an offsides. So I have the face off here in the neutral zone. You get a bird's eye view of that here. Oh, we're going to do center ice. So dump to Sophia. Now Rory's after it. We got Megan and Elena back as D. Elena's going to chase. She dumps it around the boards up to Rory. Rory can't get it past the defense there. They're trying to, it ends up back behind the net as Megan gets it up, but we clear the zone and Kira and Lightning Girl is after it. Heck, they get it to center ice. Now Rory went and stole it from all of them. She's past two. She's got a few more to beat here. She keeps trying real hard. She can't get it all the way down, but Kira gives her help. Then we have Peyton's almost getting covered up. She gets it to Elena. Elena's, I don't know what just happened right there. You had to see it to believe it, folks. Now here comes Salem. Salem went and took it from one. She's got the shot. It's in! Yes! Yes! Great job, Salem! Whatever we did just didn't work. Salem ends up in front of the net and puts it in behind the goalie. So that's going to put us up 4-2 with 3:38 left to go in the second. Woo! All right. I think Salem's going to get sprinkles on her ice cream tonight after that valiant effort. Grant's staring intensely at it and gave me no kind of indication that that was the case. Now Lightning's got it down in their offensive zone as Abby's back to defend. That gets popped as hits Peyton's stick on the shot. Peyton tries to wrap it up around the boards to the point. Peyton still got it. Dumps it up again up to Salem as we're able to clear. Go, Salem, fight! Now Reagan's got it. Reagan's right up the center. Reagan tries to take a shot and it's blocked. And Reagan pirouettes, tries to get the center pass on. Now that's up to Addison. Salem's got it again right in the front. She takes a shot, but it's wide. As we fight, trying to keep it in the zone here, and that's going to be up to Abby. Abby's got it. Abby takes a shot at it. Bounces dangerously off a Lightning skate and almost in. And right at the last second, the goalie covers it up.
Let's go, Bulls!
Let's go, Lunas!
Let's go, Bulls!
Lunas! Because I said so. Luna 316, you just got your ass whooped. As we have a quiet face-off by Salem there. Addison takes a shot. Blocked by a defender. Now Peyton's got it. Peyton dumps it back in. And that's gloved by the goalie and almost lost into the goal. Atta girl, P! Woo! 2:36 left to go here in the second. 4-2 Lunas. As we try this face-off again. And there's the face-off. Peyton's going after it. Peyton takes another shot, hits a defender in the face. And then Peyton's got it at the blue line, dumps it back in as Addison goes after Chase. Now here we go with the lightning rush, and that's going to be back up to Peyton again. Peyton backhands it, at least stops the rush for a minute. As lightning finds themselves off sides. As we'll take this time to talk to the Lunatics here, as we're enjoying a game here in the mezzanine. Coach Dad's over there. He's pretty irate with what's going on. And we have the face-off here. Won by the Lightning. Straight crossover. Now it's back. Peyton stops the rush. Peyton dumps it up the boards there. Rory almost had it back. As they're fighting right there on the blue line, Rory does. Now here comes Salem. Or no, not Salem. I'm just used to Salem. There goes Sophia. Has a shot and it crosses right in front of Kira. Now Kira falls down in the near corner. And here comes the Lightning on another rush. Rory's after to get it. Abby and Peyton are back. There was a shot blocked by a defender. Now Rory's after it here with another Lightning player. And they're going to fight about it. And then that gets blocked down in as the Lightning clear it. And that's going to come all the way back down here. They wave off icing. Peyton tries to dump it up to Kira. Now Lightning have it back behind our net. Abby's got it. Abby tries to get it up to Rory and does. Rory gets hugged. Hey, what about... There we go. I'm pretty sure Rory just got taken down by her ponytail as a hand reached up and Rory got pulled down. Coach Dad's wondering why that was a hold, but she pulled her down by her ponytail. That's illegal in everything but football. So, which in football, in the NFL, if they have a ponytail hanging out, you can use that. And we have face-off here. That's going to be, Luna's kind of looked at it weird. Now, Addison takes a shot, saved by the goalie. Megan's out of position there. She gets it, waiting for somebody to dump it to. And that's going to be over to Hallie. Hallie's looking for somebody to go. Hallie just takes it herself. Hallie's going to do a dump and chase there as it hits back behind the net. That's going to be up to Megan. Megan takes a shot. And it's wide to the left. And it's loose right in front of the net as we fight. Addison tries to get a stick on it. But recovered by Tampa. Tampa has a cherry picker. But Hallie's there to get it. So Tampa has now resorted to cherry picking. That's up to Salem. Salem's got it. Salem gets around one with one more to beat. And that is the end of the second period. Your score 4-2 Lunas. As we go into the third period with the 2-goal lead. And I'll be back here in a few minutes.
This is like, so once a month all the Florida girls teams get together and play just their conference season. All their games. It's too big. It's the Lightning is just like probably the biggest.
What's up, kid?
Oh, sorry, I'm on camera.
How you doing? Where's your dad? Is he still working? Yeah, he just got onto his second game. Camera started. Hi, Auntie T. My dad was trying to walk over camera.
She's dribbling it in. She takes a shot. Oh, that's a goal by Rory. I'd like to thank the first fellow, Tim Cox here, who managed the video feed while I was gone. Net wrapped all the way in the inside of the goal. So at 13-19 in the third period, we go up 5-2. And the Lunatics are over here just ecstatic as hell. And we have the face off here at center ice. Rory's got it again. Why not make it a... Rory tried some fancy maneuverability. Lost it, but Elena was there to dump it back into the zone. Now that's up to Abby. Abby dumps it over to Elena. Elena's going to take it up. Intercepted by Lightning there. Now Lightning's trying to take a rush on it, but they've got all the Lunas to meet to get over center ice there. Now there's up to Kira. Lightning's still trying to set up here. As they get a good pass in between. Now that's going to bounce off. Abby sacrifices the body and stops that shot. Another shot followed, but it was saved by Avery. Now Elena's got it. Elena dumps it up to Sophia, who's all alone. She's all alone. Shot. And it's saved, but it's loose. Oh, that was a beautiful opportunity as a breakaway there. That's going to be up to Kira. Kira dribbles it into the zone. Tries to get it back over to Sophia. Gets a strip. Now here comes Tampa again. But Abby was there to break it up. Over to Salem. Salem gets through one. She's going to try to get through two. Can't. But almost does. Again. Now here comes Tampa again as Hallie's back to meet her. And she's going to try to get it centered. And that's a save by Avery. Beautiful save by Avery. I thought that was going in for a second. We get a line change here with the face-off in the defensive zone. You can hurry up and get this the hell out of here. 11:45 left to go in the contest. Is Salem's going to take the face-off. And there it is. Lightning dumps it back behind the net again. Reagan gets bomb rushed. Ooh, Reagan just took an elbow. Put him in the box, ref. Oh, Reagan got elbowed in the face, but she's going to go to the box. So, whatever. That's why we don't ref here up in the Luna Nation. And we got the face off. Hallie's got it. Hallie tries to dump it up, and it hits a defender. It's loose, but Hallie got it back. Now she's going to cross the blue line. She's just going to go with it. She gets dumped. And what was a penalty kill is now going to be even strength, as it's going to be 4-on-4 for the trip on Hallie there. It was a good trip, and see you next fall. That was a dad joke. The Lunatics laughed. That's all that matters. As we take the face-off here in the defensive zone, Salem's up to get it. It's one of the very few that she's lost. Tampa's got it back behind the net as we're 4-on-4, which spreads the ice out, which is actually quite difficult. Now Hallie's back. They put on the brakes, and a save by Avery as she gloves it out of the air. I don't know what we're doing here. Oh, Tampa's pissed down there. You should hear the expletives coming out of their mouth. Fills my soul with sunshine and happiness. Everybody loves a little hate and discontent on a Saturday morning. Now there's the face-off as Lightning have got it. Lightning tries to take a shot, and she whiffs on that one. Now Elena's back, tries the center pass. Hallie gets it out of the center, and she's going to go back into the boards after it with her and Rory. Now Hallie's got it. Hallie gets it out of the zone. She takes a slash, but we're not going to call that. Now there's a shot. Hallie's wide left, but it's still loose. And then I think they covered it up. There's just some weird crap going on here with 10:27 left to go here in the third. 5-2 Lunas. We got about 23 seconds left on our penalty and 39 seconds left on their penalty. I'd like to thank the mayor, Scott Mayer, for going into the board so I can bring this to you here today. I'd like to thank Rachel for the kind words on the team snap, along with Kristen. Now Hallie's got it. Hallie's going to take the shot. She hits a defender with the puck. I don't know if you know that, but that don't feel good when you get hit by that galvanized rubber puck. It's pretty much frozen. Now that's up to Reagan. Reagan's out of the box. Elena defends the puck there, and that's up. That's going to be bounced back in. Elena got it again. Elena up to Rory. Rory tries to get it up to Sophia, but she had one draped on her. Sophia's still harassing her down there, though. They just cleared the zone. It's back to Elena. Up to Reagan. Reagan can't handle the pass, so here comes another rush by the Lightning. But our defense is there to get it. Rory's got it. She's going to bring it up. She's going to have 3 to beat. She gets around 2. She's going to go all the way back behind the net, and she runs out of steam there. As she's getting hooked, visually hooked. That's all right. It's not nighttime, so hooking's allowed. Now Sophia takes a shot at it. Now Kira's got it again over there in the far corner. Megan's going to grab it. Megan might take a shot at it. Megan does, hits a defender, and the defender just bumps it out of the zone. That's not going to have the distance for icing. As Sophia gets it, Sophia wraps it all the way around, but intercepted by the Lightning. Now Megan's going to come back, dig it back behind our net. Megan takes a swat at it. Megan's going to have to chase, as it's still deep in our zone where we don't like it. Addison's trying to battle for it, and that was Salem. And there's a shot, saved by Avery. Megan tried to glove it out of the air, but that might not have been the greatest idea. But Avery's back there doing her goalie duties to get it covered up. So we're going to have a face-off here in the defensive zone. Whew, what a game. Now Salem's got it. They're dragging on Salem's stick yet again, which I guess down here in South Florida, that's cool. Hattie tried to get it. Now Salem hits it. Now Hallie's got it. Hallie beats one. They're down here digging in the near corner. We got a pile up here. We got a 3-car pile up on 95. Oh, Tampa comes away with it, saved by the goalie. Avery gives her a little love tap because the player ran into Avery, which is a no-no. In the NHL, that's a fight. Might be a fight here. Who knows? Who knows? Might have to drop their gloves and lay the lumber. Now Salem got it. At least Salem got it out of the zone. Tampa looking for somebody to go to. Goes here to the near boards. Hallie's back. Tampa's trying to find a way to pass it. They get it up. Salem smartly gets it back behind the net. It's right in front. And Hallie got it. She just hits it up, and that's going to be an icing. Oh, wait, no. No icing. It's right on the board. They waved it off. They waved off the icing. As Addison was able to get her butt back and get to the puck, before it's called. 7:05 left to go here in the game. Now Hallie's got it. Hallie over to Salem. So Salem tries to get it back, and that's going to be cleared out. I don't know if this one has the distance. That one does. They don't wave off that icing. So we'll have a stop of play here at 6:47 left to go in the game. 5-2 Lunas here in sunny Sunrise, Florida, because snow is dumb. And so's the cold. So we'll take the face off here in the far corner. Sophia takes the face off. Tampa gets it. That's going to be up. Oh, there's a chance. Hallie's going to have to get back as it got past Abby, and there's a shot, but it's way wide. Way left of the net there. Hallie goes to meet the girl in the corner. Sophia's trying to dig it out. That's almost gets centered, but Kira's there. Kira up to Rory. Rory's only got one to beat if she goes. She tries to dangle, but she lost it in translation. And that's going to be down here to Hallie. Hallie tries to get it out. Deflected by Tampa. There's a shot, but it's deflected by the defender. Tampa's looking for somebody to send a pass to. But Hallie pretty much just took it from her. Or no, that was Abby. I'm sorry. Abby took it from her. Now there's a race. The race is on, and here comes Rory. Rory gets shoved down by all the way. But that's not necessarily a penalty because they were both going after the puck. So everybody calm down. Calm down, ma'am. Now Lightning's trying to set back up. They took a shot. But that was blocked by Abby. Abby tries to get it up out of the zone and does. Now Sophia brings it down. Sophia loses it at the center ice. Or at the blue line, rather. Now they're trying to find somebody back. And here we go. They take a shot from the blue line as Pete was there to intercept. Now Abby's got it. Abby's just going to bring it all the way up. Abby's wanting to take a shot. She does, and it hits a defender and bounces back behind the net. Salem's down there to give chase, and that's going to be up to Abby again. Abby loses sight of it. It's on her skate, but she gets it, hits it back behind the net. We still keep it in our zone as Salem's got it. Salem's got a path. Salem's bumped off, and she takes a hard shot into the boards. So that's going to be another penalty on the Lightning, or at least it should be. And Salem's slow to get up, but she's tough. So we'll take a power play face-off down here in the offensive zone. 4:42 left to go in the contest. 5-2 Lunas. Face-off won by the Lightning. Lightning dump it up around the boards. It gets past, it gets past Elena. But Megan's down here to grab it. Megan turns the corner up to Salem. Salem does this pirouette around one. Now Megan's got it. Megan hits it at the blue line, dumps it deep into the zone. As Reagan's going after it now, up to Salem. Now it's up to Elena. Elena to Salem. As we're keeping it in our zone. Lightning tries to clear, but that was bounced up and intercepted by Elena. Now we're still going after it. They're going to finally clear the zone, but Megan's got it. Megan's looking for somebody to pass to, gets it over to Reagan. Reagan can't get the pass. Now it's kept in the zone by Elena. Now Addison's after it. And that's going to be dumped up into the bench by the Lightning. That could have been called as delay a game, but it's 5-2 on the power play. So they're probably not going to call that the way it should be. Sophia's going to take the face off here with Rory on the wing, and so's Kira. Megan keeps it dumped. It's dumped back in. Rory gets her stick stripped from her, looks at the ref and asks, really? The ref said he didn't care. Now Kira's got it again. That's going to end up back into the zone. Now here comes Lightning on a rush. They're met by about 15 Lunas. That's going to be back here to Megan. Megan's got to get it out as there was nobody behind her, and she does. Now Megan's right up the center. She says, screw this, I'll take it myself. And ends up offsides. 3:11 left to go here in the third. 5-2 Lunas. We'd like to take this time to say hi to Coach Matt as we look at the top of his head and the rest of our Lunas deep bench. So we take the face off here to the neutral zone. Where's Coach Amanda? I haven't seen Coach Amanda at all. There's the face off, and Lightning's got it. Rory keeps it in for a second. That's going to be back down here to Megan. Megan up to Rory. Rory's trying to get it in herself. She does get it in, but it's taken by the Lightning. Lightning peels off. Now they're going to take a rush with 3 Lunas back as we have 2:45 left to go here in the third. Abby's back on the boards against one of the Lightning. Lightning tried to get it right in the skate there of the goalie, but Avery's there to make sure that doesn't happen. Now here comes Abby with Rory. It's just getting hit back and forth here. Now Elena's going to come. There's a center pass. Kira intercepts it. There's no Lightning there in the center. Kira tries to get it out, but that's hit by Lightning. 2:12. Elena's got them right there in the boards. Leda gets it up to Rory. Rory's going to get it out. And it's going to be a Sophia and Rory 2-on-2. Sophia tries to get it over to Rory, but it's bounced off of Tampa. Now Abby dumps it back. But he gets it dumped back our way. Here comes Hallie up around the back behind the net. She gets it over to Rory. Rory tries to get out of the zone, but it's skate hit by. Now Sophia's got a chance. If she goes, she's got a 1-on-none. And the shot blocked, saved by Tampa. The girl tried to trip Sophia, but it got caught with a slash. So we're going to go back on the power play with 1:30 left. We'll look back down into the secrets of the Lunas bench. Coach Matt is giving defensive direction down there. There's Peyton saying hi to everybody. All right, here we go back for the face-off here in the defensive zone, or in the offensive zone, sorry. 1:30 left, 1:23. Salem got it back. She's got a look. She shoots. And it's going to be gloved out of the air by Tampa. Tell you, this has been a pretty exciting game here so far. We're going to be on the power play unless we score for the rest of the game. So that's pretty exciting too. 5-on-4 action. Tampa tries to get it up. It's going to be a foot race. It's going to be a foot race with Hallie and Tampa girl. She gets it. Hallie gets there first up to Abby. Abby's just going to take it on into the zone. And she's going to take a shot at it, and it's going to be gloved by Lightning. So we have stoppage of play. Here comes Peyton on the ice. We've got Elena and I think that to be Megan down there. Say hi, Megan. There's Coach Amanda. Look at all this going on. And we have the face-off. That's going to be up to Peyton. Peyton backhands it over to Reagan. That comes through. Peyton stops the Tampa rush. Peyton dumps it back down into the zone. Now Salem's still fighting for it there. Or is that Addison? No, that was Salem. And that's going to be up to Hallie. Hallie takes a shot. That's wide left. Reagan goes and collects it on the boards there, and they're going to have a little scrum. That's back up to Salem. Salem takes a shot, but it's high. Now Addison tries to center pass it, and that's going to be covered up by the goalie. With 15.6 seconds left, your 5-2 contest, Jacksonville Lunas. And we have the face-off. There's a face-off shot by Salem, and it went wide left. And that's going to be up to Hallie. Hallie's looking for somebody to dump it down to. There's at Reagan and Salem. Salem's able to cut her off there at the center ice. And that is the ball game, everybody. As we go 5-2 Lunas, as we get the celebration. Everybody likes a celebration hug. The Lunatics might hug each other later. We had a great effort by our Lunas this morning, who dust off the cobwebs from last week. And we take the 5-2 over the Lightning. So we're one game away of being undefeated in Sayhoff play. And that will be tonight at 7:30 with the Tampa Bay Crunch. We hope to see everybody that tuned in this morning able to tune in tonight for some Luna hockey. Lunatics will be here. We've got 8 hours in between games. God knows what can happen as they come in here to the bench. Hallie just side-eyed me as they come off here. And that will be our presentation here from the Panthers Ice Den in Sunrise, Florida. See y'all back here at 7:30 tonight as we play the Tampa Bay Crunch to hope to remain undefeated